It is a Thursday morning. My name is Ricardo, and I have been doing junk removal for 17 years. And out of the last 17 years, this has to be the toughest year. No, this is. I didn't want to say this has to be. This is the toughest year that I have ever seen a recession-proof junk removal. The industry is hurting at this moment. And I know a lot of junk removal companies that are stuck in the rat race, that are struggling right now to make money to grow your business. Not a lot of jobs out there. A lot of people are being cautious about how much money they spend. Wow, I have seen this so many times this whole month. I've had the most cancellations to jobs probably in this month, and in last month and this month, I've had more cancellations than I've ever had probably in my 17 years. I had a nice job lined up this morning for $1,500, got canceled yesterday. Last week, same thing. I think I even brought that up in one of my videos. So I think what's going on is people are being more self-conscious. They're being more, they have that choice. They're being careful how they spend their money. That's what's going on. They're being very aware about how they spend their money and where they spend it at. They're even being sure that they spend it the appropriate way. Yeah, that's what's going on. With that said, a lot of us are stuck in the rat race. Rat race? What do you mean, Ricardo? What's the rat race? What does the rat race mean? Well, that's what I'm about to get to. Because this video is about getting stuck in the rat race, working all the time and not making a single dollar for you. Yeah. Morning, guys. Priorities. Patrick, Mahoney's, Martinez. There are so many people. So I've talked about this in previous videos. I don't think I've concentrated on live video. I've never made a live video about this while I'm walking, one of my morning walking videos. So let's get into about what I'm talking about. Okay, what is the rat race? What is that? I also call it revolving money business account. Okay? The rat race is what everybody's doing. The revolving bank account is what's actually happening, okay? So it's like categorizing. You're just categorizing what these people are doing. It's like, hey, I'm a race car driver, and what does a race car driver does? He goes around in laps. He drives around laps, see? So there's all these race car drivers, okay? What are we doing? We actually go around laps. Okay, so what is the rat race? The rat race, same thing. The rat race has a lot of people with revolving bank accounts. And if you don't know what that is, you're about to find out, because I've been talking about this for years. Do gay stuff. Okay, cool. Jeez. Do gay stuff. All right, staying off the grid. With that, staying off the grid, we know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, a revolving bank account in junk removal is whenever you have a company that brings in money, and then money goes out of their bank account. And every month you're bringing in money and money goes out. The amount of expenses that you have in your business is the amount of revenue that you're bringing in. And you're net picking out of it. Morning.
Morning.
One of the most popular ways that people do this is that they tie in their personal bills. Okay, so it's common sense. It's common sense that you have personal bills. That's just common sense. When you run a business, you have bills. So let's take something. let's make a suggestion, okay? Let's just make a suggestion or an example. And I'm just trying to do this off the top of my head. Let's say that at home you have expenses of $5,000 monthly, okay? And we're gonna include everything: phone bills, electric, gas, fixed income, okay? Fixed expenses. You have all these expenses: your truck bill, your payment on your vehicles. Now these are your home expenses, okay? These are your home expenses. Your credit cards, well, it's not really fixed expenses. But good morning.
Good morning.
These are things that have to get paid: your mortgage or your rent. We'll just say mortgage for right now. And every month there's $5,000 that gets taken away. Every month, okay? Every month, this $5,000, you got to make money for it. And this is why people don't work at, Walmart. They work at a manager at an apartment complex, or maybe they're landscaper here for this park, right? Because that business brings enough so they can live. Let's take that in consideration. Okay, $5,000 every month. Now, you decide to start a junk removal business. You decide to start one. And every month, you make $10,000. Every month, you make $10,000. And you know what? As a matter of fact, As a matter of fact, you make $15,000. I'm going to try to do this better. You make $15,000 in revenue. Okay. And every month, you make $15,000. All right, here's the best part about it. It takes you $10,000 in expenses to make those $15,000. Does that make sense, guys? So you have $10,000 in expenses, and that's how business is. That's how business is. Okay? Every month, your junk removal business makes a revenue of $15,000. But it's costing you $10,000 to make that. So you profit $5,000. Congratulations, guys, you made money. All right, cool. That's all the business expenses. So let's talk about the business expenses that cost $10,000. Let's talk about that, okay? I think that's really important, okay? What are the business expenses? You're paying $2,000 in ads. You're paying $1,000 every month on your truck. There's insurance for another $1,500. There's employees expense, and the employees cost, I don't know, $3,000 a month. There's also gas, that's $1,000. There's dumping fees, that's $1,200. There's, where do you park your trucks at? Right, we got to take that. Do you get a flat every once in a while? Yada yada. Expenses of $10,000. Are we clear, guys? So everybody, good morning, Alex. Good morning, Titan. All around, good morning from Mesa, Arizona. What up? Okay. So you've made $10,000 in expenses, and now you have a whopping $5,000 in profit for the month of July. Yes, you made money. And guess what you did? Oh, I forgot. See, you put that money in the bank, the $5,000 profit that you made, and your personal expenses eats it up. Because see, guys, at the start of the video, I told you had $5,000 in personal expenses. So there goes all the money. It's gone. Every single dollar that you made this month is gone. Yep. Exactly what happened. So now you go to the next month. And next month you had a better month. You made $20,000. You had revenue of $20,000, and you pocketed, get this, because your expenses for $20,000 was only $10,000. So you took $10,000 in profit. So your revenue in the month of August of this year is $20,000. And it only took you $10,000 to make that money. And you're like, hell yeah, I get to put $10,000 in the bank. Heck yes. Oh my gosh, I made some money. Oh, and I get to pay my personal expenses out of that. And you take away those personal expenses, and now you have, because you put $10,000 in the bank, you had $5,000 worth of personal expenses, because you got to live somewhere. Jesus, nobody lives in the truck. And now you made $5,000 profit, and that's making money. Guess what happened the next month? Your truck broke down, and that $5,000 that you got, it's costing $2,500 to fix your truck. Jeez. Because your truck broke down, the tranny went out. $2,500 to fix your truck, and now you're taking out of your savings that you made for last month. You had a down month in September. You had a down month. Dang it, man. Now you're under. You didn't make any money. And that $2,500 in the bank is dwindling away really slow. Yep. And that is called the rat race. It's a revolving bank account. That's all it is, guys. 1 month you're gonna make money, another month you're not gonna make money. 1 month you're gonna make money, another month you're not gonna make money. Now, here's what's going on right now. Since March of this year, business has been horrible. So you have March, April, May, June, July, and for the last 5 months, it's been hurting every month. And you're in the negatives. Hell, you're running up those credit cards. We know that. Everybody runs up those credit cards. When it gets slow, that's what credit cards is. It's called credit. It's an institution that gives you money on credit, promising that you'll eventually pay it back. And you started using those credit cards. It sucks, man. Long term, in a year or 2 years, you'll keep on doing the same song and dance because you know that the president's going to get elected this year and that the economy will shoot up and that tax returns will come in and that will shoot up. And eventually, you're going to struggle it. You're going to fight it. You're going to try to make money in this business to stay alive. And you'll do this song and dance, and by the time you know it, you'll be 4 to 5 years in, and you could have been doing the same thing as a manager at Home Depot. Because your bank account still has $3,000 in it. No matter what. It will have $3,000 in it for the next 5 years, and you'll never make a dollar. I know numerous people that are like this. Numerous. All they do is pay bills. All they do is spend money. Their personal and their business expenses are more than the profit that they make in their business. Hell, sometimes it's more than revenue. That's what's sad. That's what's really sad. I know this is a hard thing to take, guys. But if you're not looking how much money you make a month, and you don't know what your net profit is, and you're not sure about how much money your business is making on day-to-day basis or week to week or month to month. Good morning, guys. Then your business will not know how much it needs. You will not know if you don't know how much your business is making, you're not going to know how much you're spending. Let me tell you something about my business, okay, really fast. I care more about how much money I'm spending than what I'm making. Because see, the money that I'm making ain't gonna kill me. The money that I'm spending will kill me, yeah. Ultimately, it will be the demise of junkguysdfw. And here's what a lot of people do. God, I need to work today, man. Oh man, I'm gonna go make $300-400 today. Yes, I made some money, man. I got some money in my pocket, I'm gonna go make that. Dude, this is it, I got it. I'm growing my business steadily, but surely. Yes, I'm gonna make some money. Here we go. Let me go make this paper. And guess what? Guess what, guys? They're not caring about their expenses at all. They have no earthly idea of how much they spent to make that money. They don't. They don't keep track of their expenses. They only keep track of how much money comes in. That's pretty sad. I know I have a friend here in the DFW area, and he's always driving around. Oh my gosh, get this shit. Get this shit. So I have a friend who last week, a couple of weeks ago, I helped out with the job. He made $1,200 off this job, okay? It was a tough job. It was a tough job. There was moving a lot of stuff, but he made $1,200 off the job. And when I asked him, why did you bring 3 people, including yourself? He brought him and 2 other people with him. I asked him, dude, why didn't you just do this job by yourself? He said, it's too much work. And I'm like going, I mean, yeah, maybe an hour or 2. What do you have left? He goes, oh no, this is the only job I have today. I'm thinking to myself, so this guy started at 8 o'clock in the morning. He's gone from 8 to about 8 to 10, maybe 2 hours. And then he's gonna go home and sit on his couch. Well, why didn't he just run it by himself from 8 to about 2 o'clock p.m.? Well, normal people do that. They go, you see these people building roads, these Mexicans building roads. Like, shit, these guys wake up at 7 a.m. They're working till 5 p.m. every single day. You think about that. What's this guy gonna do the rest of this day? Go sit down on the couch? And I was just thinking in my head, dude, why does he even bother hiring so many people for such a small job? And it was a job that I could have done all by myself. And it was a job that Orson could have done by himself, easily. This was a job that required one person. And I know Orson. He would have done this job by himself. He would have took his time. He would have been there all day, but he could have done it all by himself. And at the end of the day, when he gets off at 2 or 3, he would have gone home and known that he just didn't spend an additional $300 on employees. He gets to get that $300 and put it in his pocket. Yep. What an experience, man. A lot of people just don't realize how much employees cost. In this day and age, y'all better start losing people. Y'all better start getting rid of some people that aren't no good for your business. If you hired your brother-in-law, I know, dude, I'm not dumb. I am not dumb. Golly. There are junk removal businesses out there right now that keep people on staff that are useless to them, that are related to them and useless, and only keep them on board because they're a family member. Okay? And they are draining you dry. And this is one of those videos where you're not going to want to listen to me. Oh, Ricardo, you're wrong. I'm going to tell you, you have a brother-in-law that works for you right now. I know there's companies out there, 100%. There's companies that have hired their brother-in-law, and their brother-in-law, he's okay of a worker. And there's some that are really good workers. But the brother-in-law you have is killing you dry because you promised this guy $500 a week guaranteed no matter what, and you're not even making that. And if you are making that, you're barely making it. It's really, really depressing. Yeah, it's really sad, actually, that you can't make that money because you're paying your brother-in-law. All right, let's take another one. Your little brother needs a job. Same thing. Or maybe your son, like Maddie. Like Maddie's making money, right? Maddie takes away from my profit. Maddie has taken Junk Guys Frisco, and now he's making his own money in Junk Guys Frisco. Junk Guys Frisco was mine, but I gave it to him as a father. You have to give it to your son. Is he making money? Yes. Could it be in my pocket? Yes, it could be in my pocket. But I allowed him to do that. But I have a promising business down here in Fort Worth and in Dallas and Arlington. I make money down here. He stays his business over there. I stay here. Does it affect me? Yes, it does. Financially, it does. But he's my son. But there are people out there that can't do exactly that. As a matter of fact, I don't know one junk removal company in the whole United States, that has hired their son, built a website for them. Okay, listen to this one. I don't know one junk removal company that has multiple websites that rank on the first page of Google, okay? And gave one of those promising websites to their son so they can go across town 38 miles away from me and run their own business while I here prosper on the fact that I'm making money here and he's making money over there and still representing the brand. I don't know anybody that does that. Overall, people, if you're not making money in this industry and you're going dollar for dollar on expenses to profit, then you really need to look at your books and be sure you're making any money in this business before you start wasting your time. Because I'm going to tell you something, guys. You can go work anywhere and make money. Anywhere. Oh, I told you that story about that lady yesterday. Some lady on TikTok, she goes, I have applied 600 times. I got laid off from Tesla in Austin, Texas. It hit me because she was from Texas. She was a Hispanic lady, really good looking, older, maybe 38, something like that. I'm not sure how old she was, but sophisticated, not a hood rat. And she said, I've been looking for a job for the last 6 months, and just this month, August the 1st, I got an offer to go work at a tech company. I saw the offer and I knew I was worth a little bit more, but after 600 applications, she decided to negotiate her offer. The company rescinded and pulled back the offer and said, no, thank you. And now she doesn't have a job or an offer. That's what happens when you get greedy in this economy. And that is what's happening with customers. Customers are looking at bids 2 or 3 times. Customers are observing how much they're spending. Investment firms are doing the same. Investors are doing the same. Landlords are doing the same. Normal human beings are doing the same. Everything goes down to the wire. And we're stuck in the middle as a junk removal company. Don't live the rat race, guys. Stop paying those bills. Stop paying those expenses all the time because you're not making any money. Okay? And that's advice from somebody who's been doing this for over 17 years, which took me about almost close to 8 years to just start making money. That's pretty sad. That is sad. Anyway, guys, I will talk to y'all later. I got to go to the gym right now, and I got a few pickups today. I got 3 pickups today, 3. One of them's a $400 one, but the other ones are small. There's 100, another 45, nothing big to talk about. Hopefully I make $500-600 today. Hopefully I make that much money. I'll be glad if I make that much. Hell, you know what? I'll take it and I'll be happy because God has blessed my business. I have Halloween coming up pretty soon, and that's going to push me to about 9 months ahead, and I'll just make money then. Okay? I will talk to y'all later, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, everybody, for watching me while I walk. Bye-bye.